I have no idea what you just said, so I can't relate to that.
Sí.
Sense finalitzar la pel·lícula.
The second question is for you. What was your experience like?
For me personally, it was the first 6 weeks we were filming the wave sequence, which was physically very tough. I mean, me and Naomi were in the water every day, and we were having to hold our breath and do all that sort of stuff. But and then the sequence in Thailand, which is pretty much the rest of the film, was a very emotionally draining. I mean, sometimes we were doing scenes where I was having to cry, or where I had to think I've lost my mum. So for me, at times it was very, very tiring. But obviously, Holland was always very caring and would always give me time to become myself again. So it was a very smooth process. There wasn't any hiccups, but through that it was very, very difficult at the same time.
Las primeras 6 semanas estuvimos...
Te digo porque hasta el niño con Holland recuerda un poco, ¿no? Christian Bale. Bueno, está entre un Christian Bale y un Jimmy
Bueno, es que son historias parecidas, ¿no? Es decir, está influenciada la historia de María León por el libro del sol.
Los dos son muy buenos actores, ¿eh?
Bueno, Lucas.
The first time I met Lucas, I was in a swimming pool, and Hotter called me out and introduced me to Marie and Lucas, and I didn't know who they were until they introduced themselves with their names, and I put 2 and 2 together, and I couldn't say anything. Like, I literally couldn't find the words to say, because I'd known what they'd been through, and I was in such awe of what that was. And what amazed me most about Lucas is he is now training to be a doctor, and he saved his mother's life, and he saved lives in Thailand. And he is now going on into the future to be saving lives, which I think is like the most amazing ending to a story. And if you ever met him, you would never know that he went through that terrible ordeal. He is a really genuine and lovely man, and I'm so honored to know him.
Y le causaste sensación. A partir de aquí te coge Jota y te lleva con Naomi Watts, con Iwan McGregor, te planta ahí con super.
She's asking you if you can sing.
No.
She was saying, Jota found out about you through a musical we were doing in London, and what you'd like to work with Naomi. So she was wondering what it was like to work with the London kids, the brothers on the film. And the other question is if any other projects have come up after working on this film, even if it hasn't, it's not at the cinemas just yet.
Working with the 2 little ones was fantastic. Samuel and Oakley, we became my brothers like every day. We were staying in the same hotel. Samuel was next door, Oakley was above me, so we would always go out to dinner with each other. We would always hang out. We'd always go to the beach and stuff, and we built a really, really strong relationship. And it was the same with Ewan and Naomi. We pretty much made an on-screen family, and it was great. And it got to that point where the reuniting scene was genuine. I really felt that I loved them and that I wanted to be with them because they were my little brothers. And to have that relationship really, really did help us on set, because it meant that we could use that relationship to benefit our performance. And yeah, they're fantastic. There was such a bundle of energy. Sometimes when I'd come home and I'd be very tired from work and they'd be there, we'd always hang out and they'd really cheer me up. Especially Oakley was like a monkey. We used to play this game called The Tree and the Monkey, where he would just randomly jump on me. But yeah, so they were both great. I loved working with them.
Trabajar con los dos niños fue fantástico. Se convirtieron en mis hermanos.
I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say, but I know that over the summer I worked with Kevin MacDonald on the film called How I Live Now, which starring Saoirse Ronan and George Mackay. And all of that in all was a great experience for me. I turned 16, so I didn't need a chaperone, so that was an experience in itself. But honestly, I'm sorry, but I'm not sure about what I'm allowed to say about it.
How I Live Now.
Es una pregunta para Enrique López Lavigne, el profesor que no está en la mesa. You can run but you can't hide. La película para mí es un world class achievement de la producción española.